Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a hair tutorial because I've had a bunch of questions as to how I actually do this hairdo that I do with my hair now. I don't have a name for it. I don't know. I just curl it and tease it and stuff and try to make do with the length I have since I want to grow it out and have like mermaid hair. But this works for now. So if you guys want to learn how to do this hairstyle, just keep watching. Okay, so to get started, there's a couple of things that you're going to need. You're going to need a comb to tease hair. You should really use a heat protectant because we are going to be styling our hair with heat styling tools, so you're going to need that. You're going to need hairspray to make sure everything stays. I'm going to be using Big Sexy Hair today. Then you're going to need something to curl your hair with. I like using a flat iron, so this is you know, just a regular flat iron. I believe this is an inch, so that's what I'm going to use today. And then I personally like using just a hair clip, anything like that. That'll work for keeping your hair up so you could curl your hair in sections. So for me, I like to start from the bottom and work towards the crown of my head. So I'm going to separate hair starting at about my ear. And I'm just going to grab some. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then you're going to just put it up. Now I've already sprayed heat protectant in my hair. I'm going to be taking about 1 to 2 inch sections of hair like this. And what I'm going to do is use my flat iron and I'm going to curl it under and just pull it through. And it's going to create like a soft wave like this. If you want it a little more curly, more spiral, then, you know, take your time and pull a little bit slower and maybe angle a little bit more. It'll make the curl a little more bouncy and a little more spiral. So that's what you can do. So I'm basically going to be doing this throughout all of my hair, going in sections. So I'm starting with the lower ends and then I'm going to move upward. So I'm going to curl the rest of my head and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I have all of my hair curled, I want to let the curls completely cool down because it'll allow the curls to kind of set and they'll stay a little bit longer. Now it's going to be different if you have naturally curly hair. My hair is very straight and it's somewhat fine, so it doesn't take a lot for me to curl my hair. So depending on what your hair is like naturally, it's going to change how you're going to be curling your hair for this actual hairdo. I'm going to run my fingers through my hair now that it's cooled down and separate all of the curls. Now I'm going to tease my hair. What I want to do is get some hairspray and spray the roots of my hair, and I'm going to take a comb and I'm going to tease and back comb the roots just to give my crown a little bit of body. And I'm going to do this all the way around. Okay, this looks like a mess, but there's a little bit of method to my madness. So now that I have all of the volume that I want at the top, I'm going to try to smooth out a little bit just so that it doesn't look like a giant rat's nest, but it is going to give me a sufficient amount of body at the crown of my head so that it looks the way I want it to. So after playing around, you could always go back and tease a little bit more. Like I kind of want to tease a little bit right here just to give it a little bit more body. Right here. And that's pretty much it. So the last thing you want to do is hairspray everything down just to make sure it stays over time. And that's my typical wavy curly hairdo that I've been doing, you guys been seeing in the recent videos. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Hope the lighting was pretty good in back in my room. Yay! And I guess until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.